Hi, my name is Diana Gallagher, and I'd like to discuss the importance of staff meetings, why it's important to speak with your staff regularly. All right, so I'd like to kind of discuss what happens when you have no staff meetings. For one, your team will feel unimportant. Two, your team will lose focus on the company's goals. And lastly, your team will lack the drive to perform their work properly and to the best of their ability. I'd like to go a little bit further into why your team will feel unimportant. For one, when you don't communicate with your staff at staff meetings, your team may think that their voices don't matter. They may feel that they're just simply a worker and nothing more. This also causes staff to lose their self-esteem. Everyone at some point wants to be heard. It's not good to hold things inside. Also, your team will lose focus on the company's goals. Without staff meetings, the teams may lose focus on the company's goals. If you don't clarify goals regularly to your staff will not know what the company is trying to achieve. Being informed about a goal will help the staff focus on what they need to achieve. And lastly, your team will lack the drive to perform their work properly and to the best of their ability. When a team is unmotivated, they tend to do less work. This causes productivity to slow down, and in the long run, the company loses money. In an article I read called Consequences of No Employee Motivation, they mention when you have motivated employees, you'll see less turnover, great productivity, and customer satisfaction. All right, and now I want to kind of go over why staff meetings are important. For one, staff meetings let your team know you care and their voices matter. Secondly, staff meetings are vital for problem solving. And lastly, staff meetings help the company achieve goals. Okay, and now to kind of elaborate a little bit more on my first bulletin point that I had on why staff meetings are so important. My first one was staff meetings let your team know you care and their voices matter. When you listen to your staff, it lets them know that they're important. When your team feels important, this boosts their confidence up and their productivity. You always want your team to feel their opinions matter. My second point that I had on why staff meetings are so important was that staff meetings are vital for problem solving. During staff meetings, an employee can speak on issues. These issues can be talked about so solutions can be created. As mentioned in an article I read, even if staff meetings were just problem solving meetings, they'd save your organization a lot of time and repeat effort. And my last reason as to why staff meetings are so important is that staff meetings help the company achieve goals. When your team is aware of set goals, this leaves no room for confusion. Goals can be set at every meeting to ensure that staff is constantly working towards the company's achievements. As mentioned in an article I read, working together to set goals is a critical part of the organization's success. In conclusion, staff meetings are a key part of a company's success. Staff meetings are where the team can brainstorm, solve issues, acknowledge accomplishments, and express concerns. For these reasons, this is why I believe we should have staff meetings regularly. Here is a list of 2 references I used.